perimeter players.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Drew Holiday out there with Johnson. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
And it's Jokic missing.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Lopez, the screen on Gordon. Here's Middleton. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Milwaukee with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You know, quite frankly, Middleton is the kind of guy that scores from all over the court. I mean, you just have to give him a little room so he can get his shot off, and he's typically knocking it down.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Murray passes to Gordon. Murray against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Holiday. Murray for 3. Rebound by Middleton.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Holiday. Murray with it. And Lopez picks him up. That one drops for him.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Murray against Holiday. Lopez, the screen on Porter. And Lopez gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Covered by Lopez. Lets it go from the wing. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 19 points.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Milwaukee with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's King. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Murray, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the basket by Holiday.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And there's the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Boy, it's fun to watch when Murray gets into a groove, guys, and astonishingly good score pretty much from anywhere.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out to the wing. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon against Johnson. Now here's Jokic. The D's right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Murray passes to Jokic for three. Gordon. Rebound by Middleton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Denver has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Lopez. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Outside Holiday. Launches a three. And he can't get that one. And Denver the other way now.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Holiday. Defended by Gordon. 16 feet out. They get the rebound. The Nuggets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Murray. Fires for three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Johnson. Defended by Gordon. The shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 19. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Middleton against Porter. The baseline, Jay. Middleton, no good. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Murray. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Middleton passes to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Porter with the steal. Pass to King. Here's Gordon. Murray from outside. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Defended by Gordon. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Nuggets have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Outside Murray. Pass to King. Now here's Jokic. Count it. Jokic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Now here's Holiday. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
Murray against Holiday. Murray passes to Gordon. No good with the triple. And Milwaukee shooting 55% for the game so far. Down low. And Holiday powers it home.
Going off himself tonight. Holiday won't do this every night, but if his team needs his scoring, he can provide it.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bryant. And here's Brown for three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Drew Holiday.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Ingles passes to Middleton. Shot on the wing. Portis gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Middleton. 5 on the clock. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Brown. So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, that was a lockdown defensive effort. What sets you guys apart in that regard?
We just have that individual pride. Like, we don't want our guy to score on us, and at the end of the day, we know that somebody else going to have our back. So we just got to go out there, try to be active, try to get in passing lanes, try to rebound the ball. And we got a guy like Brook that is doing a great job, and he's helping everybody defensively.
That pride showed tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff.
Lakers trail by 6.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. LeBron James is out there with Thomas. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Knight in at the shooting guard position. LeBron's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Now the pass to Embiid. Dishes it to Harden. Back to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Now here's Davis. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Russell.
You see where the size of Russell is such an advantage, especially in that painted area.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Russell against Harden. He feeds it to Embiid over Davis, and Embiid gets it to go. 17 points for Joel Embiid.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
James kicks to Russell. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Russell with the basket on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Harden from past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside, Russell. Pass to James. Shot clock at 5. Davis setting the pick for James. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Embiid, and again it's Philadelphia.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Russell passes to James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6. Embiid inside. Davis is on it. And Davis sends it back. Russell passes to Knight. And the pass to James. Kicks it to Russell. Outside Knight. 5 on the clock. Over Maxey. That shot off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Good work following the miss. You can't overlook the rebounding ability of Harris.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Davis with a screen on Maxey. A shot by Knight, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden scanning the floor. Trains it from 9 feet away. Harden's got 11.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
James outside. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Harden the pass to Maxey from outside the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by Davis. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Harden, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
The shot's good. Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Harden the pass to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him over Davis. That one wide left for Los Angeles. They've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Harris. In the corner, Harden. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on LeBron. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harris has got 4 points this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia. James in the post. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Embiid with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 21.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Embiid. And it's Davis missing.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Maxey passes to Harden. Here's Harris. 6 to shoot. Back to Maxey. And that one, good. 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now LeBron. He's got 22. Here's Davis. Count. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Embiid.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 21. It's hauled in by Thomas.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And now a look at James Harden, coming off a terrific season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Embiid finds Harris. And here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Here's Harden. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch. Okay.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Davis with a screen on Harris. And it's Davis at the elbow. Shoots over Embiid. Thomas. And Thomas with the second chance points. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Harden, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Davis dishes to Knight. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Knight against Harden. Embiid with the screen on Knight. The 3 from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
There's Russell with the 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. That puts them in the lead. Knight's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Melton. And the 3 ball is good. Melton's got 13.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
LeBron against Harris. Off target from outside. Philadelphia shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Pass to Embiid. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
James looking around. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. 76ers on top. They lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Three tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Embiid with the screen on Russell. Maxey with it. Picked up by Davis.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Maxey taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maxey. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Russell. Davis is out there with Thomas. And it's LeBron James. And it's Knight in at the point guard. And here are the 76ers now. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Harden against Knight. The 9-foot shot. Harden, no good. Lakers trail by 6. James, left side. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Harden against Knight. Embiid with a screen on Knight. The three from Harden. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Bobbed up there for Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Great find by Bron, using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Embiid. From the line, the 76ers with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. James outside. Feeds to Davis to take the lead. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Russell. Knight against Harden. And Harden with the stop.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Knight. Pass to LeBron. To the paint. Davis kicks to Russell to tie it up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Embiid inside. James covering. With the fadeaway. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Embiid with the steal. And here's Harden. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Lakers call time here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thanks so much, David.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Here is Harden. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's LeBron. And Davis now top of the key. Outside Knight. Davis with a screen on Harden. Here's Knight. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. Maxey passes to Embiid. Yep, it counts. Embiid's got 29.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Lakers trail by 7. James with it. Davis setting the pick for James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Embiid with the screen on Knight. The three from Harden. And no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Thomas passes to Russell. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And so here is Philadelphia. Harden outside. Embiid with the screen on Russell. Maxey lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's LeBron. Bobbed up there for Thomas. Knocked loose and stolen by Harris. Harden against Knight. Passes it to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Russell. Maxey kicks to Embiid. That's tipped. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
Now, here is Harden. And there's the pass to Harris. Now Embiid. Over Davis. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 6 assists now in the game. Lakers trail by 5. Knight on the wing, guarded by Harden. Outside Thomas. LeBron James on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden against Knight. Lets it go from deep. And James Harden hits from deep. And the 76ers lead by 6.
James Harden, that is his range. That's not even long distance. That's just Harden's range.
Nice shot by James. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
The 76ers are gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. James outside. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Lakers.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
Maxey with the screen on Knight. There's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Thomas.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's James. Harden missing his last shot. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Harden. James dishes to Davis. Over Harden. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrated just how clutch he really is.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Russell kicks to Thomas. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
When they go to the intentional foul, you gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow!
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
24 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
You know Harden always looks confident at the line, even in a clutch situation. Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 3. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's the Lakers now. Davis with a screen on Harden. Loads it up for Davis. Money!
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And if I'm the defense, this isn't who I want to foul. Harden is more than happy to march to the stripe in these moments.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Charity stripe shot. A shot by Knight, no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some missing.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 5. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Embiid is no question one of the best players in the game. He's a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Russell fires away from way outside. Los Angeles with another miss. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me. So I just knocked down some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards, and it's Bottoms in at the point. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bottoms. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season. 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Brooklyn trailing. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Dinwiddie outside. Sinks the tray. Dinwiddie's got 8 points. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Claxton. Tries the 9-footer, and he hits the jumper. 6 points for him.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And We're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot is good by Bottoms.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Launches it. He can't get that one to fall.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Pass to Davidson. Edwards with it. Here's Bottoms. He's got 9. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Up top, Bridges. Covered by Towns. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. Dinwiddie, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Towns. Guarded closely. Pass to Davidson. Now here's Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards against Bridges. From the arc. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Minnesota has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Edwards against Dinwiddie. From the wing. He can't get it to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Inside, over Bridges, and there's Towns on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a 3-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Bridges. Outside, Finney Smith. Out left to the wing. Up top, Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
So it's Minnesota now. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Bottoms. The 3 gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Right wing. Now Bridges from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Bottoms. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Edwards against Dinwiddie. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. And down it goes. 2 points. 12 points for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Bottoms. 15 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Gobert with it. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Bridges. Edwards against Bridges. Bottoms. And the three off target. The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Now here's Towns. He's got 16. Edwards can't hit.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Gobert against Simmons. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
To the wing, right side. Towns with room to shoot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Towns has got 18.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Cat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 12 points for him. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Towns double team. Pass to Bottoms. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Bottoms. He's got 18. He gets it in there.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Finney-Smith up top. Johnson passes to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 12.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all-NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Brooklyn has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Bottoms. Simmons brings a double team. To the right side. Towns for three. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Davidson's shot is good.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Nicholas Claxton out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. High-quality look as he sinks it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bottoms. Outside Conley. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Dinwiddie. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Bottoms.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's Towns. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
.16 feet out. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. At one point, they led by 16. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Buries it down low.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Edwards. The Nets making their last shot. From outside the arc. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Dinwiddie outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley with the ball. Pass to Towns. Edwards against Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. He's guarded by Bridges. From deep, Conley. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 6 assists in the game. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Conley passes to Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
So it's Brooklyn now. 17-point game. Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
You can just tell how relieved he is to be playing like this again. Before this, he was weathering a rough patch, but now that is all behind him after this performance. Dinwiddie outside. He's guarded by Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's McDaniels. And the shot goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Conley passes to Edwards.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. Clock at 6. And another basket for Minnesota.
Now the concentration required under duress of the contest. Mike Conley, easy work.
To the left wing. He's guarded by Conley. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. McDaniels finds Edwards. Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
To the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And for the Nets, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. McDaniels finds Conley. Pass to Edwards. Towns against Bridges. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Timeout called, the Nets.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Conley. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. No good there. Good D by Gobert. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Dinwiddie left side. And he gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 16 in the second half.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Down low. The kick out to Conley. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got assist number 7 tonight. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Thomas. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Minnesota on D. And there's the screen. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.